Hey everyone, Kevin Coburn here, Intuitive Medium Tarot Reader, Oracle Card Reader. Today I'm using the Earth Magic Oracle, and for insights and messages today, we will do 4 messages, and they will be geared to the, um, as I've done a while ago, to the astrological elements. So, as you know, there are 12 astrological signs and they can be broken down into 4 groups, and those 4 groups are the elements. So meaning like the air sign people are like the thinkers. They are our Geminis, our Libras, our Aquarius. Earth signs are very grounded. They are our Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Our water signs are our Pisces, our Cancer and Scorpio, and last but not least, our fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I will pull a card for each of those elements. All right, so here we go. And okay, I'm just going to do stacks apparently. So I'll do a bunch of stacks, but yet I'm only going to pull from 4. All right, I'm going to do one more there. Okay, cool. All right, so card number 1 will be for the air signs. The air signs. Your messages for the air sign. And keep in mind, uh, most people, of course, always know their sun sign, but your rising sign you should know. It's very helpful because that's how you really perceive the world. Other people see you as your sun sign, but your rising sign is how you look through that lens. And then, of course, is also where your moon is located. And you can find all this out by doing any of those things online with a just put in your date of birth and your time and what area of the country you were born, and they can pull up, a basic chart for you. Because the moon is how your emotions are governed. So it helps if you know that as well. So sometimes, so like for me, I've got air sign. I'm an air sign. My rising sign is excuse me, is an earth sign, and my moon sign is a fire sign. So here we go. 4 cards for 4 elements. Card number 1 is over here. So this is for the air signs. Love, compassion. So your message is, I think times you might have been presented as something that's kind of trying your patience. And what this card is telling me, compassion, is to just have compassion for the people you're dealing with. Uh, some may not be as fortunate as you are in many areas. So I think if you look at them through the lens of compassion, this situation, you'll see it from a different view and you'll be able to respond accordingly. All right, number 2, card 2 for the earth signs. Ooh, desert, vision quest, vision quest. And what this would say to me, it's time to really get some me time. And I mean really just me time, meaning no kids in the car, just you going out, and ideally to a remote area where you won't be bothered. But if that's not possible, take a walk by yourself, something like that. Anyways, I think that you need this new surrounding to really expand your viewpoint, to see things from different perspective, because I think that's will help you in achieving clarity. And I think that's the main uh, point of this card, is you need clarity, and in order to get that you need some very important me time where you can open yourself up to the universe, the signs, your guides, and take a trip take a trip, whether that be a physical trip or a mind trip, uh, great meditation, something like that, that will really pull you out of your current situation where you can see things from a much needed different perspective. Okay, water signs. Let's see. I think you're over here. Okay, interesting. Green man, synergy. Synergy. Now, this is a harder one to really uh, get a meaning from. Synergy. What it would say to me is what I'm getting from the card images is getting in sync um, with nature. I feel like where I feel like whether it's your work or where you are, you're constantly surrounded by buildings and people and tall structures. And I think you really need to, much like the other card, you need to see things from a different perspective because you're not connecting with the earth. You need to see how much of you, uh, how much you can relate to other people. And I really think uh, getting in touch with nature is going to be a big um, catalyst for help getting you through this issue that you're going through. So no worries, you'll certainly get through it. Being a water sign, but you feel so much, and I think if you can feel things to see how really interconnected you are to everything and everyone, then you'll it can really help you see the information more clearly and navigate through it. Okay, lastly, the fire signs. Okay, I think we're going way over here. So, interesting. These cards are all kind of similar to me. They have a similar thread. So, for the fire signs, we have lotus flower, unfoldment. Unfoldment. So, what this is telling me is you need to get into the practice of meditation or some really holistic. Um, I hate to be a woo-woo person, but it's like that. You need something, uh, whether it's a class in spirituality, um, psychic work, mediumship. You need to unfold your gifts from within. I feel you're much too worried about how you might appear to others, so that's really kind of constricting you. And I think you really need to get past that. So, taking classes in mediumship, if that is something that you've been interested in, anything very spirituality based will really help you unfold uh, your spirituality and help you connect with everything on a much higher and deeper level. So it's interesting. All these cards are kind of have that similar thread through them. So I guess that's the message that we all need. Get connected. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a comment if your card resonated. And we will see you next time. And follow me, like, share, all that great stuff. Thanks again. Take care.